So, but it goes back to, so this guy gets to the campus. He drives all of a sudden he wakes up one day and goes, you know what? I'm going to commit the biggest public assassination in the last 60 years. He drives to the campus. He finds the open stairwell. It's open. Nobody's there. He brings the gun up, but it's too big. So he has to take it apart and put it in his backpack. Still too big for his backpack. So he has to put it down his pant legs is what they tell. But then if he did, he couldn't go up the steps because he couldn't bend his knees. So I don't know how he got it up there. Nobody will tell me. So he gets up there and then he changes his clothes. He's up on top of that roof for 10 minutes. That's according to the governor. He was up there for 8 to 10 minutes. Nobody sees him. The cops don't see him. The $1 million security team doesn't see him. Nobody sees him except people in the crowd did see him. And they don't tell you that. People, just like in Butler, Pennsylvania, people in the crowd saw him. Guess who didn't see him? The cops, the local cops, the state cops, the Secret Service. People see him. So, and then he puts the gun together. He lines up the shot, puts a scope on it. By the way, if that scope was on it, he couldn't fire that gun because of the safe. Anyway, so he lines it up, takes the shot, hits it perfectly, takes the gun apart, leaves the screwdriver there, puts it under a towel, Spider-Man's his way off the top of a building, runs across campus with the gun apparently under a towel. Nobody sees this. He runs into the woods, puts the gun back together again without the screwdriver. He's a regular MacGyver, this guy. And then he hides the gun in the backyard of a house owned by Palantir. And if you think anything else besides that, you're a crazy Jew-hating conspiracy nut. Do you know that they had the gun sniffing dogs, right? Which they can sniff a gun that was fired a week earlier in the rain, right? They were looking all over. They didn't find it. The FBI shows up a minute later. We got the gun. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah, you could. Baron Coleman's been doing great work on this, and he got the police transmitter, all that stuff. He got that. That's available. And so it wasn't until the FBI showed up. Oh, well, we got it. No, the local police couldn't find it. And the dog sniffers couldn't find it. They can find it. And they couldn't. But then the FBI showed up and they found it in the exact place. So, and now they won't even release that to the defense team. They're still holding on to it. And then, of course, then he decides to text his lover. Instead of waiting for him to get home, it's only a 3-hour drive. He's like, you know what? He said, I wanted to take this secret to my grave. First of all, he talks like he's reading he's writing a Jane Austen novel, My Love. And then he says, I wanted to take this secret to my grave, but fuck it. I'm just gonna leave it here on a text message to you so the FBI can find it. And so what was supposed to happen was he was supposed to go out in a blaze of glory. Because the original text messages that they said he wrote said, I don't want to go to prison. I'm not going to go out. I don't want to be dragged through the courts. I'm going to go. So he was supposed to get shot just like in Butler. He didn't. He went and turned himself in, which screwed up their plan. And so they had to rewrite those text messages. Did you know that there's text messages 1 and text messages 2.0? So they had to rewrite this. Yeah, that's all. And they said that he confessed on Discord or on a Reddit. And of course, now we know for a fact that he was already in custody when they said that he did that. Okay, so this is obviously a setup, and you're not allowed to ask questions about it. And if you are, you are attacking a grieving widow. When did Jackie O ever say, quit looking into who killed my husband? Never. That's not what happens. And that's not how you grieve, by the way.
Charlie Kirk is the evangelical, pretty darn anti-gay. And then Glenn Greenwald comes out with a gay sex tape. And Charlie Kirk is the first guy to be like, Glenn Greenwald's a good man.